Hi, I'm Brandon Thomas, and welcome to another episode of Inside Athletics. Joining me today is track athlete Summer Seal, president of the Student Athletic Advisory Committee, also known as SAC. How you doing today, Summer?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. So, Summer, tell me a little bit about SAC for those who don't
Okay.
know.
So SAC is pretty much, it's almost like the bridge between student athletes and other student athletes, the community, the athletic department, and even it goes to a national level. So like each school actually has a SAC program, and then we meet by the conference level, and then they even have the national level. So it just kind of keeps everyone connected.
That's awesome. So, this is this is a transitional time for SAC. It
Yes.
just came back. So, kind of tell me about your first semester as the SAC president.
Yeah, so it's definitely come a long way because with COVID, everything was shut down. We weren't allowed to have events, no community service stuff as much. So we actually just had our first student athlete event, which was kickball. I thought it had a great turnout. You know, it was a great starting point. So very excited to have everything back going.
Let's take a look at some of the kickball. Let's just talk to me about some of the athletes we have out there representing the different sports and everything like that.
Yeah, the great thing about the all student athlete events is we actually have athletes from different teams all come together, like split on teams with other athletes. So it's people they might not usually get to know or be close to, and so it kind of builds community between the athletes.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I see some women's basketball athletes,
Yep.
some tennis athletes, just a
Yep.
big mix of
Just
kind of
everyone.
athletics as a whole.
And it really makes us, once we get to know each other, it's easier to go out and support each other. You know, we all are on the same bigger picture team, you know,
Yeah.
to support each other and go out to the games.
Yeah. So towards the end of every year, y'all have this big ceremony,
Yep.
kind of like the Oscars of athletics.
Kind of.
Hopefully nobody gets slapped. Kind of tell me about the Colonel Choice
So
Awards.
the Colonel Choice Awards, this will actually be the first year I get to participate because kind of with COVID and everything, it hasn't happened the past few years. So we're really excited to bring that back. It's basically getting to honor all of the athletes, you know, look at some of the great impact that they've had, the achievements they've made, and yeah, it'll just be a time for all of us to come together again, get dressed up, you know, outside of our normal like sports uniform. So it's gonna be a really good event.
That's awesome, Summer. That's awesome to just hear that this is something for y'all to enjoy outside of participating in y'all
Yeah.
different events. Y'all able to just enjoy everybody's accomplishments at the end of the year and just come together more as a family. Just kind of talk about like Al Wilson's help through this process. I know he was big in reintegrating SAC back on campus. Just talk about
Yeah.
it.
So actually, when he was a student athlete here, he was a SAC president, and the SAC program back then was great. He was a fantastic SAC president. So he's been a great mentor for me, seeing like what directions I should take and how to build the program back to what it was. So he's been a great help, you know, making things happen and just leading me in the right direction, you know.
Right. That's great. Any things that you see for SAC going forward as president?
I have a lot of ideas, hopefully, that will be coming in the future, you know. Obviously, now that COVID is less and less, we can have so many more events, you know, get out in the community. I really want to focus on like involvement with other students as well and just make it a big program so that the athletes don't only get to know each other in the community, but also the other students on campus.
Okay. Well, awesome. Summer, once again, I'd like to thank you for joining us today, and good luck at the Colonel Choice Awards.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
you come home with some type of award.
Maybe so.
And good luck going forward.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, no problem. We're going to take a quick break, and then coming back, we'll take a look at this weekend athletics.
I'm from Louisiana. 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 I'm from Louisiana.
Welcome to All In, your one-stop shop for all of Nichols news.
You're listening to 91.5 KNSU Thibodeau, your local alternative.
Know you got haters, but raise both hands up if you know that you're greater. Now raise one hand up if you know you got haters, but raise both hands up if you know that you're greater than them.
Earning a degree doesn't have to take away from your busy social life. With Nichols Online, I can take affordable 8-week classes on my own time. Plus, it's from an accredited, respected university that I trust. Log into Nichols Online now.
And we're back. This week in athletics, we have softball on the Bayou. The softball team returns to make their home debut this weekend against Southeastern. 2 games on Good Friday and 1 game on Saturday. That'll do it for this episode of Inside Athletics. And as always, go Colonels.